Hello, everybody. Yes, this is real. Yes, this is real. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys a disclaimer. I'm not going to talk about the matches, but I'm going to talk about my experiences personally. These are great, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to move it over there, and I'm going to also take off a couple things. Get that out of the way. And we're going to add these things for decorations, if that's fine. Alright, this is just something that my dad got me recently. If I make more videos about Saint vs. Society, I was gonna talk about Leafy's ban, and more about YouTube trying to take him off. That's gonna be for another video. But basically, in that video, I'm going to be playing COD Mobile, so I'm hoping you're gonna be grateful. Anyways, today we're going to talk about WWE Live. WWE Live was one of my favorite live events I've ever went to, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a story about that. So, alright, so here's how it went, okay? Sorry for the lighting, alright? We've been really trying to adjust the brightness, and my camera's just very bad. So the story went like this. In August, my mom and I went to a place to eat, and then I saw a sign on the side saying WWE Live Manila. So I told my mom, Mom, can we go to WWE Live? Sure. And then at the same time, I told my friend Nick Wrestling Night. If you don't know who he is, he has a lot of subs. I said, "Hey, bro, Nick, dude, can I talk to you?" And he's like, "Why do you need to talk to me?" And I said, "Hey, bro, I'm going to go to WWE Live." And he was going to WWE Live too. Unfortunately, in the end, he never went there. He never went. He never got there. So that's something sad. But he actually was really fun. We were going to originally do a one-on-one meet, but then that never happened. So eventually, when WWE Live happened, my mom got us ringside tickets, but my dad never knew the specifics because I had to go an adult, and my mom is a girl. She's a Karen. My sisters are just weird, and my grandma's too old, so I had my dad join me. Yes, I look like a girl, guys. I don't care. But, once I did, I pretty much had almost everything going for me. I had almost everything going for me. But then after that, I got very good grades. So I went to the place, I went to WB Live, and then I met some people. Here's what happened. They had WWE shop boots. They were all out of stock. That's right. They were all out of stock. Nothing was there. It was just pure empty. And then when I went to the actual arena, it was very big. The ring is so goddamn big, bro. It's very big. I don't know how to describe it because I'm not good at like height, but from what I know, I'm 5'5". My dad's 5'8", and my sister's 5'7". So she's literally in the average American height. And when we went to WWE Live, when we went into our ringside seats, Dad went wrong. Dad said, "Oh, it was in the front of the ring." No, my mom actually said, "Oh no, you got the ramp areas," which is actually really cool because you can, witness the entrance first off. So basically, nothing really happened. I'm not going to talk about the event, but more of the, what I've encountered. So the ring was big, all right. So I went on the first match, Andrade versus Kevin Owens. In the end of the match, Kevin Owens actually went outside of the, over the barricade and actually went to the crowd. He's very tall. I was very near him, but then the guard was like, "Stand back, stand the fuck back." So he was kind of strict. You know what? I understand, man. WWE is very very scared with security. I guess that, but he was like this tall. All right. If I stood up, which is this is how I would be when I stood up. Yes, I'm wearing these plaid shorts. My grandma makes these. This is how tall I am. Kevin Owens was like this tall, like this tall. He was very tall. And eventually, since he was very tall, I eventually just, thought, hey, I said like eventually like 500 times. It's very stupid. But, alright, after that, I had no encounters until the guard said, "Hey, you're in the wrong chair." There was like a group of people that were supposed to go there. And then my dad said, "Oh shit, okay." So he went to the ramp area where we were actually sat on, and there was something. WWE was taking photos for their website in front of me. So I saw why they were taking photos and who were they taking photos of. But when they were taking photos of my side, they didn't take photos of our side. They did not take photos of our side at all. Those those bad boys really want to do this. Mr. McMahon, are you watching this video? Because you need to get a check. Why did you not do that, man? Me and my boys at that side didn't get a photo. No joking. Actually, we didn't have a photo there. So, yeah. But there was also something. Let's see what also happened. Okay, Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn came on. And basically, I touched the belt. The belt felt very premium. I didn't really have much time. I only had like one touch. And it felt very metal and felt very cold. Like, oh, I touched the same thing that Sami Zayn touched and Vince McMahon touched. That sounds very wrong, but like, you understand my point. You understand my point. I basically touched the belt. It was very fun. It felt very premium in a way. Also, was very cold, which is weird. All right, okay, this is the weird part. So, Roman Reigns was, like how, okay, I'm gonna grab some, I'm gonna grab a figure here. Pretend this is the fan, and this is like Roman's like, oh yeah, I love you guys, like he did that. When I touched his left hand, he felt very sweaty, and when I touched the right hand, it was weird. It was also sweaty. So again, they were both sweaty, and I got very creeped out. So eventually, what happened was that afterwards it got very weird. It got very very awkward. I was like, oh, he felt very sweaty. But then I smelled my hand, which might sound very creepy. He smelled like my dad's cologne. I mean, and that sounds weird, but like, I mean, Roman, I get it, man. If you want to do a Superman punch to Mr. McMahon, I mean, you need to make smell good. I think that's how he got protected for these years. But, you know, afterwards, there was not much. Nothing else happened in the event. We also had a very disrespectful CM Punk chant on Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan in the main event. This was actually the day that Daniel Bryan turned face, in my opinion, because we never saw Daniel Bryan be respectful. This was the first time Daniel was respectful to Kofi ever. So I was like, wow, the country just witnessed Daniel Bryan's face turn. Not doing the yes chants. No, he was just doing his I'm eco-friendly type of gimmick, but he was still a face, which still counts. So eventually after that, we got the revival. He flipped us off. Very funny. In fact, I want to show you guys an image right here. This is an image of the revival. So that's fun. That's the only image I have because my A80, it didn't really have all my files, so it did not have, yes, it did not have the vlogs that I was gonna post on today, but instead I have to make this video. I also had a very funny encounter with EC3. So I yelled at EC3, go back to TNA as a joke. Well, guess what? He took it seriously, so thank you, EC3. I'm hoping you're watching this video. I'm a really huge fan of you now in TNA, so good job for you. But that was something that was very funny in my opinion. So, yeah, and if you're thinking about Wrestling Night, because I think I said in the beginning of the video that, oh, I met up with Wrestling Night. Wrestling Night, unfortunately, did not arrive. I talked with Wrestling Night. He said, oh, I was going to go, and I'm like, oh, cool. But then he didn't arrive. He didn't arrive, saying he was very busy with something related to he had to do something. He was very busy. But it's fine, it's very fine. In fact, I still talk with him. I still talk with Nick to this day. So Nick, if you're watching this video, I'm right here. So anyways, after that, there was something else. Other than me calling EC3 to go back to TNA, I also met PWR, some people from PWR, which if you don't know what they are, they're basically GTS wrestling on a more professional budget. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the WWE Live. But actually, I had memorabilia. I have this crown. It's just two belts. I just put them together to make a crown. It showed WWE Live Manila. Sorry for the weird glare. That's my laptop because I'm gonna record the audio on this mic. We also have. Alright, I'm gonna pull the mic here. We have this shirt. This looks like a generic shirt that most people knock off. This is not. You got your boys. You got New Day. You got The Miz. You got Finn Balor. You got all your favorite stars. You got Becky Lynch. You got Mr. Seth Rollins. You got Mr. Roman Reigns. You got AJ. You got everybody there. And that's cool. And they also advertised many people that did not arrive. They advertised. Oh my gosh. Okay, you don't know this, but they heavily advertised Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch because the wild card rule was still in place. But no, they did not arrive. They never showed up. There was also this. I was there. This is cool. So that's something. And that's gonna be about it. I actually wore this thing like 2 days ago, so that's kind of disgusting. But anyways, what do you guys think about WWE Live? If you guys think it was good, you think it was trash like Jake Paul, tell me in the comments below. If you guys actually went to WWE Live, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And I'm going to see you guys in another video. Goodbye.